So those are the only two?
Yep. I'm here live on Jody's live stream, guys. I'm so happy to be here with you, and I'm so happy to have Jody with me as we both get to react to this live. Jody, so you haven't seen this yet?
Haven't seen it yet, and here I am on my stream, live reacting,
like
talking
Inception.
about this video as well.
I'm clipping my own clip in middle of
Dual recordings
This is
going
amazing.
on, ladies and gentlemen.
I love it. Look
Welcome
at
to Jody's Corner. Welcome to Popcorn Planet.
This is
We
where
are in the building, bro. So
Yes.
we got some breaking news. Right, Andy? Is that what's going on?
Dude, it's like midnight here in Florida, and I was like, I have to call Jody and see if I can get on this to do this together.
Oh,
because
my
all right, so Jody, let me walk you through this, and your
mind you, ladies and gentlemen at home, I was live, and Andy said, "Yo,
this is worth it,"
and
it's worth it because I got my Yay Fisher shirt on and everything. But so,
Yay Fisher shirt on
earlier today, Jody, you probably saw it, right? So Ray put out this tweet. And I'm so sick of reacting to Ray's tweets because it's just nonsense at this point, right? But he puts this tweet out so you can better understand how deep this goes. After speaking out about Justice League, I received a phone call from the president of DC Films, doesn't label him, but that's Walter Hamada, wherein he attempted to throw Joss Whedon and John Berg under the bus in hopes that I will relent on Jeff Johns. I will not. Accountability is greater than entertainment. Dude, he keeps naming names. Like it never ends. There's always someone else. It's like it's never enough. He's like, well, these didn't stick. Oh, all right, fine. I'm going to go after Hamada now, Jody. So anyway, that's how
let's reread this again. Let's reread this again. Yeah, this is the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
He says, so you can better understand how deep this goes. After speaking out about Justice League, I received a phone call from Walter Hamada, who attempted to throw Joss Whedon and John Berg under the bus in hopes that I would relent on Jeff Johns. So he's trying to say that he was sacrificing John Berg and Joss Whedon to scapegoat Jeff Johns?
Correct.
And he said Walter Hamada, the top head, did that, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm wrecked already.
Yeah, he's
so
wrecked.
I seen this tweet. I automatically said this fool was lying because what, Andy? He lied on you.
He lied
on me.
Yep.
He lied on both of us. He still thinks
Dude,
he called the world, I'm a homophobe.
Let's not forget, this guy is the same guy who lied about Joss Whedon, who was at Comic-Con saying, great dude, I think Zach made a great choice. This dude's a liar. Like he's been proving it over and over again. How do you, if this was so bad, you're so right on this and you caught it early on, how do you change your tune that quick to suddenly tell Joss he was perfect choice when it's this bad?
From the trap.
Dude, come on. Clearly didn't go your way.
Smell bullshit when you see it.
Didn't go your way, and now you're crying foul. So here now,
what's going on?
So now go to the Wrap article because Warner Media is fed up. And they are finally taking shots. Warner Media says Ray Fisher hasn't cooperated with Justice League misconduct investigation.
Oh, boy.
So let's go through this. Let's read this. Ready? In a statement Friday night, Warner Brothers pushed back against claims made earlier in the day by Justice League Ray Fisher about DC film president Walter Hamada. The company also said the actor has so far refused to cooperate with the investigation. So anyway, we know what happened. Let's go to this. So here's the full statement from Warner Brothers. In July, Ray Fisher's representatives asked DC Films president Walter Hamada to talk to Mr. Fisher about his concerns during the production of Justice League. The two had previously spoken when Mr. Hamada asked him to reprise his role as Cyborg in the upcoming Flash movie. Pause. I told you guys about that. He has been.
Where are you reading from that now?
It's at the bottom of this article. Bottom of the article, that wrap. I'm reading the full statement so we can actually see what Warner Brothers said.
Where's that statement at? Oh, here we go.
Right at the bottom. But he's that is a fact that we've been reporting on.
Oh, this is the company. This is Warner Brothers statement.
Yes, this is Warner Media's come out.
All right, so we got to start this over.
Okay, so in July, Ray Fisher's representatives asked DC Films president Walter Hamada to talk to Mr. Fisher about his concerns during the production of Justice League. The two had previously spoken when Mr. Hamada asked him to reprise his role of Cyborg in The Flash. Now, I pause because, Jody, we've talked about that. I've been told he's been written out more and more and more of that movie the more and more he talks. So that's and now I'm heard he's out of the movie completely. Mr. Fisher recounted movie and other members of the Justice League in their July conversation. Mr. Fisher recounted disagreements he'd had with the film's creative team regarding his portrayal of Cyborg, and complained that his suggested script revisions were not adopted. Mr. Hamada explained.
Whoa! Stop! Right there. His script suggestions were not. Wait. Huh? Creative team reporter Cyborg had with the film's creature. He complained that his suggested script revisions.
We all got Yay Fisher.
What the freak?
How funny we're all wearing the shirt.
You motherfucker, big-headed. You are a no-named actor, bruh.
Facts.
Who the freak do you think you are? This ain't Broadway. You're trying to tell writers and directors and producers how to do their job? Nigga, this is Warner Brothers flaming you. You lying.
This is scorched earth. This is they're like, you are done, dude. Out of here.
He deserved that shit.
This is
Jody
scorched earth.
Jody Thomas.
I said this shit before anything was even out. This timing is suspect. You a lying piece of shit. Yay, Fisher. He'll lie on me. He'll lie on them. It's simple arithmetic. Let's get back to this shit. Andy, talk to me.
Let's do it. Mr. Mata explained that creative differences are normal parts of the production process. Yeah, duh. And that a film's writer-director ultimately has to be in charge of these matters. Notably, Mr. Mata also told Mr. Fisher that he would elevate his concerns to Warner Media so they could conduct an investigation. At no time did Mr. Hamada ever throw anyone under the bus, as Mr. Fisher has falsely claimed, or render any judgments about the Justice League production in which Mr. Mata had no involvement. He had no involvement in it since filming occurred before Mr. Mata was elevated to his current position. That's even more hilarious. They're like, yeah, dude, he has nothing to do with this, yay. While Mr. Fisher never alleged any actionable misconduct against him, fact, let's highlight, he's never alleged any actionable misconduct against him. Warner Media nonetheless initiated an investigation into the concerns he'd raised about his character's portrayal. That's the investigation. Now, guys, you got to remember, Ray Fisher tried to play this, right? Right before Fandom, you remember, Jody? He tried to play this so happy to announce that Warner Brothers is doing an investigation. I'm so happy about it. Dude, he's making shit up as he goes to keep himself more relevant in this story. They're now admitting, no, this was not about any abusive behavior. This was about his concerns to date, which were about the fact that his character wasn't in it. This is insane. The concerns he raised about his character's portrayal.
I don't think you're hitting it hard enough. Do you realize what he's saying?
Well, here,
Warner Brothers is saying the gross negligent accountability over entertainment is him complaining because his character got deleted from the movies.
And this is official. This is now Warner Media, who's AT&T, who allowed the Snyder Cut. Yeah. This is as high as it gets. Now they're basically telling Ray, you're lying, Ray.
The nerve you have to have. You disrespected Snyder Cut and Cult. They wrote for this motherfucker. You are exactly what I said. You're a lying bitch. And you got mad because you got taken out of Justice League and you couldn't take it. So you made up false claims, boy cried wolf, of abuse.
Yeah, and he's now up against the wall because literally Warner Media, who is in charge of it all, who's now in charge of Snyder Cut, every move forward, this is now, they're the bosses. They're basically calling him a liar. So now he's got to come forward and actually tell us what they're covering up. Or else. So they told him that they would do it about his. Again, they would launch an investigation into the concerns he raised about his character's portrayal.
Look at this little. Still
not satisfied. Mr. Fisher insisted that Warner Media hire an independent third-party investigator. This investigator has attempted. So they did it. Has attempted multiple times to meet with Mr. Fisher to discuss his concerns, but to date, Mr. Fisher has declined to speak to the investigator. Warner Brothers remains committed to accountability and to the well-being of every cast and crew member on each of its productions. It also remains committed to investigating any specific and credible allegation of misconduct, which thus far Mr. Fisher has failed to provide. He's not even telling them, Jody.
And then they said more to come.
Well, that's the rap, sort of story developing.
My God, you bitch made, pussy, lying, slanderous. I want my apology, you little bitch. Yay, Fisher, you took my merch down. You complained to Teespring about my merch.
He totally did.
He called
man, what a
Teespring
punk.
Yay Fisher called Teespring and told him to take my campaign merch down because he keeps watching my channel. Stop watching my channel, you liar. That's why you're on my sheet, because I called you freaking what you are. You a freaking salty bitch, bro. And you lied on me. And you lied on Jody's Corner, bro. You ain't shit. Now Warner Brothers is basically SJW PC calling you a bitch too. Motherfucker.
You ain't getting that.
No valid claims. You got nothing. They even gave you an independent investigator.
Yep.
And you didn't do it. What? What is this? It's a wrap. Hollywood, you're out of there.
And look at this. Look at this, Jody. Jody, I want to really reiterate because how bad, right? Look again. I want to. I don't know if you can see it, but I want to read you. This is what he wrote before Fandom because it's important. Like, accountability is important, Ray. Let's go back and actually say how you've been teasing this. Ray said after 5 weeks of interviews with various cast and crew, Warner Media has officially launched an independent third-party investigation to get to the heart of the toxic and abusive work environment created during Justice League reshoots. This is a massive step forward. I believe this investigation will show that Jeff Johns, Joss Whedon, John Berg, and others grossly abused their power during the uncertainty of the AT&T merger with Time Warner. Thank you, Warner Brothers and AT&T, for making strides to ensure a safer workplace for all. That's how Ray sort of teased this. But now, like, Warner Brothers, this is Warner Brothers, guys. This is Warner Brothers now telling him, no, this was about you complaining about your character, and no, you have failed to provide any credible allegation of misconduct. I mean, now, look, I got to be the fair reporter. Now, could Warner Media be covering some big thing up? I guess it's possible, right? I guess it's possible. But, man, Ray, you got to step up, and now you got to actually tell us what's going on because now the people you've been accusing have come out and said enough is enough. Stop lying. Stop misconstruing things. This is what the facts are so far, and don't listen to what he's saying because this is what it is. Now, Jody, could they be lying is a question, right? I mean, this seems like that'd be pretty stupid of them to lie.
Wager that Warner Brothers has more credibility than this lying bitch who lied on me.
Basically gave him the tools to come out and say what he wanted to say.
Yes.
Whatever the allegations were.
He lied on me.
Here,
so, of course, he would lie on people who would lace his pockets. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand this. It's all about him. This is not about accountability. It's not about getting justice. It's about him getting more scenes in Justice League to be in more movies, to get more money. It's about selfish clout. And I smelt it the first time I freaking saw that tweet on Twitter. It's bullshit. And that's a shout to my dude, Andrea, who lays down 1, 2, 3, 4 donations worth $50 on this motherfucker. Andrea says, #Broadway Beach Boy Fisher.
Damn.
He said Arby's probably wouldn't even hire Yay Fisher for a job to clean up crew because now he's all mopped up.
Ooh.
#walking corpse Yay Fisher.
Damn.
My favorite part of Justice League was when Yay Fisher got ripped in half by Steppenwolf. God dang, slaying this motherfucker. And let me get some too, Andrea. This nigga's a bitch. All this lying, all this, man, you put the cult, you sick the cult
It's
on
totally
me.
sick. He called them Borg Life.
Family, my subscribers, the women, Jody's Angels. You put and caused so much hate and stress on not just me, because I could take it, freak you motherfuckers, but on my cohorts, my co-hosts, my family, the subscribers. It's all Yay Fisher's fault because he's a freaking liar. And know what petty thing he did? He took the merch down. He saw this merch was popping. He saw that shit. Show that shit, Andy. Look at that shit, bro. That shit popping, my nigga. That's right, Tyler. That shit popping. He saw the merch is popping, and he says, no, not him. He can't win. Teespring, he raped me. He said, what do you mean he raped you? Because he raped me.
Look,
motherfucker.
I am so glad I got this shirt when I did before.
Yeah, bro, we all got Yay Fisher on
Oh,
right
man,
now.
I'm
That's
so
great.
glad I got this shirt. I'm so proud. I will display this shirt proudly. This shirt is about accountability. This shirt is real accountability. Real accountability. Not following the mob, the sheep, the Borg life. I'm so sick of this. If something bad had happened, if Joss Whedon or Jeff Johns were shown to be abusive pricks, I would have had his back instantly. But this man, this man and this mob, they disgust me. And everybody who just blindly follows when someone makes a broad out. Jody, look at this. Look at this again. Because now we got to go through the tweets and as a best of. Ray Fisher said this during the LA reshoots for Justice League. Jeff Johns summoned me to his office to belittle and admonish my and my agents' attempts to take grievances up the proper chain of command. He then made a thinly veiled threat at my carear. Dude, this is clearly because he was like, I want to take my notes. Hey, my cyborg character's not getting enough play. That's not how Hollywood works.
I don't want to say booyah. They were right.
Oh my God.
You didn't want to say booyah. I know it for truth now. You didn't want to say booyah, you arrogant. For no reason, motherfucker.
He just fucked
And
up.
what's really scary, what's really scary too, because I don't want to say him by name. There's a guy who I've been polite with, and I like him in the DC fan group, and one of Zack Snyder's guys. But he's trying to destroy Jeff Johns, and that's the next move. And he keeps making these veiled thin. He's been banging interns while his wife was pregnant, and I'm like, dude, that is so low. Like, until those interns complain, like, I'm sorry, none of my damn business, and shut up and stop trying to do this like low blow cancellation of a guy. Like, the president did it, and he didn't even lose the office. So I'm like, I'm sorry, you gotta the women or the accused or the victims, until they're speaking up, shut up. And there's like this mob wave of this DC Snyder fans who are like, he was against Snyder, F him, man, get rid of him, cut his life apart. It's disgusting, man. It is disgusting. I mean, Ray Fisher, man, I am just embarrassed. And the other thing I will leave it on, just so and I'll let you guys talk, but it's like, Jody, not a single Justice League member has had his back on this. Jason Momoa feels like he would speak his mind, right? Gal Gadot has spoken up against Brett Ratner and a lot of other people. They were there. If they had problems with these guys, you think they would be saying something, in which case Warner Media would not be putting out this statement. So they're going to say conspiracy theory. They're covering shit up. Come on. That is ridiculous. You're telling me Gal wouldn't have said something to like clean that up? This is maddening.
Yeah, it's absolutely
even Ben Affleck would have came out and said something. Yeah. You know, he's known for being outspoken. So for him not saying nothing too about this, that's a huge problem for
you don't ever sit on something like this ever. If something happened to you, speak on that shit, bro. We would have backed you up, but no, right? He's a bitch.
The problem for me is that he was the creator of so much hate. Yeah. He caused a freaking snowball effect of hate because he was fueled by selfishness, bro. You have caused utter hatred to come upon other people.
Toxicity, real toxicity. Yep.
Exactly. You're
a bully.
He's the poster face of the Snyder cult. He is the general. He is the president of the Snyder cult. He is a cultist. Your toxic trash behavior is what fuels that cult for doing what they do. With your 80 people in your trash live streams, you are supposed to be a Hollywood big guy who could tell other producers and writers what to put in the movie, right? Big shot. No. But you can't get 100 people in your Twitch streams. Man, you trash. And you hate him. And you're jealous. And it makes perfect sense of exactly why you put all that freaking hate on me, and you lied on me, and you put out to the world that I am a homophobe. Because you've seen that stream. You know I said Yay Fisher.
Yay Fisher all day.
That's exactly why this shirt is out.
And I'm not a racist.
This is the real accountability over entertainment. Because this proves that I should not be canceled based off of lies. This is not falling to cancel culture. This is not standing down to people who are freaking bullies. And it's not just falling to the status quo, even if the status quo is wrong. Break that shit, bro.
Yeah, and just
to echo
what you had said, to echo it, like he shared someone calling me a racist because I started asking questions about the barber, and another example where I've heard from the sources at Pinewood, he just brought a barber in without asking anybody, without getting like clearances, like contracting, and just sort of told the barber, you're going to get credit, and then that's not how it works. Like, so it's like this whole thing is just such a mess that he probably had some grievances and he probably had some frustrations, but the way he's handled it, the way he's put himself out there, the way then he just talks about, oh, ignore the trolls, you know, I'm better than them. Don't ever bow to the trolls. And then comes at us with these petty retweets trying to call us out like he doesn't care, and then coming watching our streams blocking us. Dude, you are a petty bully and a toxic fraud. And dude, you've had every day to actually come forward with shit. And if you're going to try and say NDA, dude, NDA would have stopped him from calling out Walter Hamada like he just did.
Fact.
So I don't understand who is brain dead enough to think, oh, well, he's still hiding things. What on
NDA.
earth is he hiding things? He's taking bazooka shots at Warner
That's
Brothers.
my favorite word.
And you're telling me NDA? Oh my God, it's like maddening, Jody.
Morons.
These idiots.
That's why I said, I'm not lying. You have to have a lack of brain power to be in that cult, because you completely take logic and you dismiss it, and you're just loyal to the Snyder Cut. And that's why people who are part of cults are insane. K-Dot, $10. Shout out to K-Dot. He says, Jody, have you seen my first video I did on Ray? This is why I was hard on him. His timing of saying all of this was to I exposed him.
I'm muting myself there because I'm wrapping our clip out. I'm going to hang out with Jody. Check out Jody's Corner. Go over, subscribe there to watch more of us live as we break this down. But I wanted to trim this with his blessing to get it to you guys so you get our immediate reaction. Yay, Fisher, all day long. I'm sorry the shirt's not there, but I'm so proud I supported it. Ray, man, I wanted to back you. I don't know what to do, man. You better step up and provide something. Otherwise, you're done, man. This is ridiculous. Peace out, everybody. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to be chilling over the stream.